Hi there, I'm Helen, also known as Orange Maid on Ravelry, Sprite966 everywhere else. Thought I would throw a podcast out. I was going to do one last Wednesday, and today's date is the 16th of September. It is Tuesday. Aye, and it's in the afternoon, it's 4 o'clock nearly. But I thought I better get one done before I move, so it might be another 2 weeks before there's another one. And there's some new people in the group, and I had dropped away down to the 70s, and I've 95 subscribers. So hi everybody that's joined, and thanks very much. Hope you enjoy it, hope you like it. I need to try and think of a good Scottish word. And I forgot to tell you last week, or the last time, my last episode, what the great word was, Scottish word, that I say every time when you're heading towards England and you've been doing, I don't know what you would call that, M8, I think it's the M8 that heads straight down the west coast. It's a wee place called, I've never been there, I want to go. And if anybody's watching that knows somebody from this place, let me know. Ecclefechan. How cool is that name? Would you not like to live in a place called Ecclefechan? What's your address? Such and such a lane in Ecclefechan. It beats Johnston any day, that's for sure. Right, hold on. Jump over here into the podcast group. Right. I think I tell you, because Dancing Geek is James. Hi James! He's wonderful, loves orange. And of course, I'm Orange Maid, so of course he's got to love me. Joking. But fantabulous knitter. Got to see Countess Ablaze, well gel. And by the way James, your Scottish accent was actually top notch. You're actually the best English person I've ever heard doing a Scottish accent, so there you go. And I've heard many trying to and feel dismally, but you were good. Right, so and I've got to say hello to Piper's mum. She joined 3 days ago, and she's from Albany in New York. So hi there Sandy, her name's Sandy. Roxanne 3 days ago as well, and she's Moira from Trondheim in Norway. Sorry if I butchered your town. It's Trodheim. Trondheim. I'm not very good at accents. And she joined 3 days ago, sorry. And then a day ago, Judy from Kentucky. And she introduced herself, and thanks for the kind words and welcoming her. I hope I can keep making people smile. Anyway, as I say, the group's not busy. We've got a word game going. I will get round to doing the draw, but I think I'll wait till after the move because I've just got so much going on. I'll talk about that later. But what I've been up to knit-wise. I had one sock done. I finished my Stitch Surfers, and who's the Stitch Surfers bag? I think I have the pattern just here. Hold on a minute. Hold your horses. It's a knitty pattern, and it's Louise Roberts. I should know that because I've knit this this is my second time. First time I printed it out in French. Can Helen read French? No. So it's a free pattern anyway, so, and I print everything in black and white because I'm a cheap bum. Anyway. So, and yes, James, your favourite colour, orange! And also in green. The orange was a gift for somebody, and the green, no, I can't even remember, it's Innes from Once a Sheep in Gourock. She'd Brehegan yarns or something. But anyway, I don't know if Karen still stocks her yarn. I actually need to. Once a Sheep's online now, you can, and there's a Ravelry group for Once a Sheep. But Inez's yarn's just lovely. I don't know if she's actually been dyeing for a while, because I haven't really been in the group or been in contact with any of the girls. But anyway, these are my Stitch Surfers. And just, there is true. So that's my second pair. I think my first pair might be in the sock wash. So I'll take them off because I've got another pair. Yes, I have finished twos. Well, I had one already done, but that's my first full. And these are, this is my set, and these are my sock blockers that I got from Kevin. I would need to look it up, I think it was Kevin. And he's based in England. So, these are my Hermione's Everyday Socks. And I really need to go and update on my project page on Ravelry, all my projects, because I'm really lazy at doing things like that. I sit and watch that many podcasts. I don't really talk in groups, and I sometimes even forget to post my finished objects and things like that. But I'm enjoying my podcast. I really don't mind. I mean, it's nice to win a prize and things like that, but the enjoyment's just watching my peoples and knitting and getting to see new yarns and new things. So anyway, this is my Hermione's. That's done in Autumn Sprite and for Solstice Yarns, and she's got her own group in Ravelry as well. And Eleanor's lovely. I met her at Woolfest not last year or the year before. Has it been 3 years? It might be, yeah. The age is getting to me. But these are lovely. I think it's a possibility I might knit another pair of these. Yeah. So that's my socks. Yes, I think that's all my faux. Yes, just socks. Socks, socks, socks. I'm still knitting on, I'll be doing a wee bit of knitting later when I'm talking, on my square. That's still number 6 or 7. I did frog, but I will restart my Peyton's Croy sock. I made it too short. And it was, obviously because it's on a thin yarn on the 2.25, they were a bit neat, really neat, and I've got quite a thin foot and a thin ankle, but these were quite a bit neat. But I love this colour, so I'm going to re-knit, and I've got it all wound up, ready to go again. Oh, hold on, 2 seconds. Hello again, sorry I was rudely interrupted by the phone. Some date company want me to take a dust redo for the new date that I've got. So anyway, so that was my Peyton's Croy. You really wanted to know I have no date, that's a good thing. So they'll be getting restarted probably once the move's done and dusted. And what else am I knitting on? What else am I knitted on? Excuse the crinkling. Oh, where is it? Hold on people, what's in here? Yes, yes it is. And I'm doing this in my own hand spun. Remember I got the big huge bag of the lap waist. I think it's got all different bits and pieces in it, but it's no bad. I've got a wee bit there that's just no spun at all by the looks of it. But anyway, we'll sort that out once I get round to it. I can always chop that bit out. But I done a not too bad job. And it goes between, I think it's a light fingering to a maybe worsted at some points. But I was quite pleased with it anyway, and it's knitting up lovely. And I'm knitting, now hold on to find a podcast and I'll tell you. It's Holly Dap, and the pattern is called Doncaster, and that's a place in England. I think they do racing for Doncaster, and it's lovely. And I'm really enjoying my hands, and it's sproingy, sproingy, sproingy. And I'm not my die crafts. The precious, the precious. I feel like Gollum, Lord of the Rings. The precious. Anyway, what's our podcast? I think is it switched? Sorry, I'll be a while. I'll get 200 odd groups. I think I'm heading up to the 300 odd. Swiftnet's podcast. She's in Australia, and I think she's from Iowa, because she had a Hawkeyes shirt on. And the reason I know it's the Iowa Hawkeyes because it says it on the shirt, but I've also got one when I was in Iowa. So anyway, and I've got my Kathy Canuel, LCI, Kathy Canuel stitch marker, and I laughed there because I was just watching her and her lovely boy. Hi Dad! Hi Elliot! Elliot likes to do the Scotland thing. Scotland! So it's quite funny. So anyway, that's in my chihuahuas. Felt like a girl food. Hope she's doing better. I haven't watched this week's episode yet. What else am I knitting on? Yes, I'd started these socks. And I decided to go with the colourful because they were neck and neck. The blue, the salsa only got one, but I think I'm going to turn that into a hitchhiker. It's just screaming hitchhiker to me. And for 2 seconds and I'll get it. That's the salsa colourway. So that's definitely screaming hitchhiker. And that was the blue, but I think they're going to be for, I think I might do them for my birthday. Cheer me up in February. Birthday socks. So that's what they might become. So anyway, and these are, I started these are by Leslie Thompson of the Knit Girls. And these are Georgia On My Mind. And that's done in, calling it Jitterbug in the Mardi Gras colourway. And it's coming out lovely, but I think I'm actually going to have to either go down a size, and I think that's the wee size I'm doing, or go down a needle size. But that's a 2.25, but it's maybe because it's a bit of a thicker yarn, no sure, and it's sproingy. And it's again LCI, which goes everywhere, baby. So anyway, but it's, I mean, look. 2 hands in there. So I really don't want to go any further with that one because I think I'll have to definitely go down a size. Leave a comment down below if you think I should frog and restart, because isn't the colourway lovely? And I hope it's coming out nice because it's quite a dull day. Been a very grey day here. A grey day. Look at that wee stitch marker. Bling bling bling. And that's in my Stockinette Zombies bag. Ah! So, that's that. What else am I knitting on? I think the knitting's nearly done. You'll be glad to know. The Driftwood by Isabel Kramer. I've got, this is my show notes, look. That's it. It's just the names of my patterns and who they by. Cause, oh, Hermione's Everyday Socks are by Erica Luder. I followed up Isabel Kramer and Leslie Thompson. And this one is the Driftwood. And that's a, is that a 4.5? Oh no, it's 4mm. And that's in my Addy Clicks. Which I quite like, but I don't know about the join, to be honest. But I like the needles, I like the cable, I like everything. And I'm at the increasing at the body part. So that's the top, that's the shoulders. Would you believe it? Hold on. Am I recording? I think I'm recording. Sorry if that was like earthquake. Earthquake! Salmon can. I was like, I thought it was an earthquake. Honestly, girls. I really did. I was like, oh, they're having an earthquake. And then she says, I kicked the table. I was like, I'm so dense. I'm so stupid. But it was so funny. I was like, because after the floods, I thought, oh, that's all it needs, an earthquake. But it was a minor earthquake. It was a Sam-made earthquake. Somebody's texted me now. That's mobile phones are the bane of my existence. I've got a new one to show you. So anyway, this is so far. Now this is looking awful wee, and I was reading that most people have been down to the small size, the extra small size to get a medium, and I'm a medium, and I've been doing it. I think I might be having to block the bejesus out of this thing. But then again, it's wool, so it's going to stretch into it. So, and that's done in my Cascade Superwash 220 in those colours. And this is my knitting. Hold on to see. Alright. Anyway. What else? What's new? I think that's what I'm up to. What's new? I'm not going to do segments. It's only me, it'll be boring. I'm just going to potter about. So yes, I have it. The Bakery Bears t-shirt came. What a delight. I had it on the other day to take a photograph. And I go, oh my button. I was going to bring the button monster down to show you my button monster. Sorry. Yeah. How cute is that? All my buttons. All gifted, except for that and the beer. I bought the beer. And I need to get the new Fuji button, because it's so pretty. But I'll need to wait till I move and get settled, and then I can order some lotion. My dead knits on that side. Feel free to send buttons, people. Buttons, badges, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, button monster. Oh, maybe better go on that side. What down? And just sit up there. Sit beside my juicer. The new LCI pen. Thanks, Sam! Sam sent it to me. So what else came? Right. And oh yeah, I need to show you what I ordered for my social discount network. I basically think that's the knitting part done. Dun 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 dun. Yes. It came from Dallas, Texas. And it is, because these are such bad enablers, and I keep seeing it everywhere, 2F by hand. I had to get it. It was just screaming. And when you see the name of it, well, the colours are just autumn colours. How beautiful. Sorry for the crinkling. It's not really that crinkly, that poke, so it's quite good. And it's no gel in this one. See, it's 2F by hand. And it's in Falkland, and it's, is it Maya? M-A-Y-T-E. Sorry, don't know how to pronounce your name. And it's called Autopsy Gremlin. Death and Gremlins, come on! How could I not? Look at the pretty. Oh, can't wait to move so I can start spinning all my beautiful stuff. So, and I definitely will be getting more from Dallas, Texas. And I love Dallas, the TV programme. Shoulder pads and Sue Ellen and alcohol and excellent stuff. Who shot JR? God rest your soul, Larry Hagman, you were brilliant. Anyway, and the Suburban Stitchers for Dallas, and where else is for Dallas? Well, the Texas area, she's for Suburban Stitcher. Kim from Black Horse Designs, Me, My Dog and Some Yarn podcast. She's in that area. I think there's quite a few. The people are watching correspond with in that area. So yeah. Oh, the girls. Moustache. I think they're in that area as well. If I can think of anybody else. Or if no, give me a shout and say, excuse me, you forgot me! Because you never know, somebody that might not watch yous might watch me, and vice versa. So, 2F by hand. First scene on, is it Stitch by Stitch? Excuse me while I look. The rest it's about life and what's going on in the new. Where is it? Where are you? It's Stitch by Stitch. I'm terrible for remembering names of podcasts. I just like, well, I like. Where? Aye, Stitch by Stitch podcast. And I think she's in California. So anyway, that's where I first seen 2F by hand. Because I've been in her group for a while. Some of them have been in for years and some of them have no. Oh no, that's 2. Hop Troll, middle 10. I'll go 10. Amen. Ooh, 12. Nearly a year, November 13. So, and oh, her spinning is beautiful. Anyway, that's that. I think that's just about me. Oh, we'll go into, oh, my daughter's graduating next Friday. So I'm going to Edinburgh to see my baby graduate. So I had to buy a dress. Not knowing people, I do sometimes come out of trousers and wear a dress or a skirt. Not often, but now and again it happens. So I shall show you my dress. Are you ready? I know it doesn't look like anything while it's not on you, but what do you think? I think I look quite posh for my baby's graduation. This is my youngest, so yes, it's very slimming looking. So that's my dress, so you can see, but and I'll probably have flat shoes. I got nice wee flat shoes, but I got the everything I get's in the sales. I love the sales. You see these for £8. Now I don't wear heels because I can't walk in heels. Everything I wear is all flats. Yes, I've knitted socks on today. £8. I couldn't pass them up. And I think I'll be able to walk in them because they're a wedge. I will let you know. But I don't think they'll go with that dress for the graduation, I'm not sure. Not sure. What do you think? Them with the dress? I think the pumps. Anyway, what else? What else is new? New in my life? Oh! Weight Watchers chocolate digestives. No, they're not bad size. Excuse me for the tear. It's just like eating a chocolate digestive with not the same amount of calories. How nice are they? Anyway, that's the dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's better for you. My new phone, Samsung Galaxy S3. Haven't got it registered and that yet, but this is it because my other phone's gibbed. I can't listen to the radio or anything. The speaker bit's away, and if you put the earphone bit in, then you can't hear people when they phone you. And I thought, that's it, I have to get a new phone. So I just went back to Samsung. So, and I've seen a nice case I want, and of course it is in the colour. James, what colour is it? Yes, it is. So anyway, that's that. House. I think I'm going to live in Fort Knox. There's only two doors, there's a front door and a back door. And right now, I've got the keys that I've been using to get in and out the... don't know what I've done with them. Shutter keys. Okay, what's known in this country is Cytex. When you live in a council area and it's Cytex or shutters, they put like metal shutters on the windows, take the windows out, put a metal shutter on the door. It's to stop vandals. So that's on, it's coming off tomorrow, and then I'll be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to B&Q tonight for paint. So for the next 2 or 3 days I will be painting. But the drama was, we were supposed to sign for the house last Tuesday. We got down there on Tuesday and there was a fault on the form, so they withdrew the offer. Horror. Well, that was it. My mother was devastated. She was all excited about getting this house because we'd been to view it. So that was me then on the phone and saying, well, there's another property in that area that we like and blah blah blah, and it's... But anyway, so she phones me back the next morning to tell me that we have to go on Friday to sign for the house. The original house that we were going to get to start with. So we went down on Friday and we're like, are we going to get it? Are we going to get it? So anyway, filled out all the forms, paid the first week's rent, and you've got to sit and watch a DVD all about Renfrewshire. It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. The worst 10 minutes of my life, I would say. And honestly, you're like signing your life away to sign for a council house. Anyway, so we're in there about an hour. Yeah, it must have been about an hour. Holy moly. So we gets that done, and then it's the water's getting turned on tomorrow, the gas is getting turned on tomorrow, and the drama is with this electricity meter. I don't know what it's like in America or whatever, but here you can have a dry meter or you can have a key meter, and a key meter is... in my back pocket stuff. Yes, it is. A key meter is like this little thing here, and I'm rubbish. I've never had a key meter before. I've always had a dry meter, and you just pay the bill when it comes in, you know. So we have this little device, and it goes into the machine, or you go to the shop, you put they put it in the machine. You tell them how much you want on it. And then you go home and you put it in the meter. well, today was the third time, and I thought, if it doesn't work this time, they're coming out to give me a new meter. But it worked, so that was the drama, and I just thought, I had a splitting sore head yesterday with it. It was just one thing after another, and I thought, I can't be dealing with this. So this is basically a way you basically use as much as you pay for. So if you've put £10 in, you can use up to, I think it goes down to £1, but there's always like, which I've never been in, the emergency meter, you know, and there's emergency credit for people that run out. But we tend not to, so the next thing is the gas card hasn't come through yet. So we need to get that so we can top that meter up. They're a wee bit more expensive, these meters, to have in, but in a sense, you know what you're burning and you know how much you've got in it. Because with the key card, when I moved into this house 14 years ago, it had a key card for the gas, and as I say, I've always had a dry meter for the electricity. And the company was Scottish Gas, and I've been with Scottish Gas about 30 years. And well, say 28 because Ian was nearly, no, it was about 30 because Ian was only 8 months old when I got my first tooth. So anyway, I'm going to pause this a minute because I don't know how long. What's that? I don't even know if I was recording or not. Oh dear, I don't know if I'm recording or what. But anyway, if it's rubbish I can get it up, another one up tomorrow. What was I saying? Yeah, about the meter. Oh, so this company's Scottish Power. And I haven't ever really dealt with Scottish Power. Well, once the gas and the electricity went to two different, you could go to whoever you wanted and you could get dual fuel, because at one point when I first got my own house in the 80s, you had to go with Scottish Gas for the gas and Scottish Power for the electricity. And then once it became was it privatised? Unprivatised, whatever they did anyway. And now there's about 5 or 6 different companies that you can go with. Npower, Scottish Gas, British Gas, Scottish Gas is British Gas, Scottish Power, Scottish Gas, Npower, Eon. I think there's more than that, but anyway. I've always went with Scottish Gas. I think they're the most expensive. But you go with who you're used to be. So anyway, so this is my newfangled thing. Absolutely crazy. Anyway, what have I been finding lately? Podcast wise, who's new? Forums? No, go to groups. Go to groups because I think I've jumped. Hello, can you see me? Can you see me? Hello! Groups. Computers as slow as a week in jail. How would I know what a week in jail's like? I wouldn't, I've never been. So, what's new? See if I can see anything that's new that's coming up. Blah 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 blah. Is that new? No. Well, James, you know, Dancing Geek. I really don't think I found anybody new. I don't think I've been in new exciting. I know. Oh, the Poppy Project. I need to go and have a look at that. Oh, Twisted Stitches podcast. It was just started. I haven't actually been in and watched it yet. I think it's audio. Twisted Stitches podcast. The bunny, hosted by the bunny and the puppy. Okay. So basically, apart from the new move, and see if you saw the rest of this place, it's a pure. Oh, it's just. See the thought. I've got some things moved in, just bags of things, but nothing big. So it'll be paint, and then hopefully move in over the weekend, and I get my Sky put in, so I'll have broadband and that on Monday. So probably Tuesday, Wednesday I should be back up and running. Oh, I'm so looking forward to it, and I think I'll probably need to put in for a week's holiday soon. But that's all I've been doing, is filling out forms, filling out this, filling out that. So I'm actually looking forward to getting all moved and settled, and Bob's your uncle and Fanny's your aunt. Anyway, Scottish word. Let me think, your Scottish word. Scottish word, apart from ecclefecking, that's absolutely great. I think you've heard most of them. Aye, I think so. Oh, I never even knitted. I could say hello to someone. Hello! It's been a day of interruptions, and it's now 7:30. Aye, about 7:30. Been to B&Q, got my paint, and what I was saying just before, I was cut off because my camera died, the battery. I had to charge it up. Oh, I've got to show you, but I'll save it for the next podcast, my jumper that I got. And so while I was off waiting for the camera to battery to upload, I was, well, most of the podcasts uploading at the minute, looking up some Scottish words, because when you're trying to think of them off the top of your head, they just don't come. I mean, you speak them every day, but so anyway, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 four. Right, Arun, A-R-O-U-N, Arun, is around, as in see you around the bend, Arun, we say Arun. Bawheed, and it's spelled B-A-W-H-E-I-D, and it means a bald person. You know how a bawheed. Clothes, we don't wear clothes in Scotland, we wear clays. C-L-A-E-S is another word for clothes. And this one, I don't really, I mean, I have heard it being used, but I don't use it. And it's called cludgy. And it means the toilet. So if you're going to the loo, some people say, I'm going to the cludgy. Oh dear. It just makes you think you live on another planet, doesn't it? And it's spelled, sorry, I can't even laugh, C-L-U-D-G-I-E, cludgy. And this is, sometimes people in Scotland do use this, and it's a wee saying, and it's a sair fecht, and it's spelled it's a and S-A-I-R-F-E-C-H-T, it's a sair fecht, and it means that's too bad, oh, that's life, it's a sair fecht. And this is my favourite one, because in Scotland in May it can be quite cold, and there's an old saying, near cast a clout to May be out, and it means don't take any clothes off until May is finished. Near cast a clout to May be out. Right, so that's your two sayings. Let me think now. And I was thinking, do you know, there is, because I was talking about Ecclefechan earlier, and there's a few places, I mean, obviously, all countries will have their weird and wonderful tunes. But I'll just go through the whole of Scotland throughout the podcast, and we'll pick out some that we like. So, starting with the A's, I picked out this one for you. It's Aberfeldy. Aberfeldy. And that's in Perth and Kinross. Somebody just... I thought I heard that bing in there. I was going to say it's mere interruptions, but it's no. I'm hearing things now. This is one I really like. Ballachulish. And it's up in the Highlands. And it's Ballachullish. Ballachulish. And I've been here. This is another one I like. And it's Cranelarich. And that's up in, well, it says Stirling, but it's at the top of Loch Lomond in the Trossachs National Park. And it's Cranelarich. And it's Crainlarich. Cranelarich. There you go, use... Oh, remember the... And this one, and I'm going, is there such a place? Because I'm sure there is. So I had to look it up because it wasn't in the names that I had looked up. And it's Killiecrankie. There you go. Imagine saying that you come from a place called Killiecrankie. And it's KillieCrankie. And it's in Pitlochry. We're awful good for the Pitlochry. Anyway, so I wanted to say hello to a few folk, because that's what I was going to say before I was rudely cut off. And as I say, the lighting's no great. I've got the room light on and it's way dull now. So I want to say hi to Kim and Sam and Kathy. Dennis and Candice and... Is it Debs? Deborah? Debbie? I think it's Debbie. Hi to Laura. I went a blank there. I was trying to think of all the people that I'm trying to say hello to. Because you try not to forget anybody. Alita. I don't know if you've watched it yet, but you won a prize on one of your podcasts that you've entered a competition. Go check, see which one it is. Do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you? Knit One Heart 2. Go and have a look. So, hi Lita! Oh, I've got to say hello to St Candy. Hi Pet, how are you? Let me think. Oh, by the way, Sam, your husband's artwork is beautiful. I just keep thinking, I'll need to get him to design a wee Sprite and have a 966 in it somewhere for my podcast, and I could get a wee button made. But I can't have the Sprite off the advert because that would be copyright. So I need my own wee Sprite. A wee green Sprite. A wee nasty green Sprite. No, a nice wee Sprite. And no, nasty wee. Let me think, who else? Did I say Dennis? Hi Dennis! Navi. Jonathan. Oh, honestly, my brain, it's late, I should be sleeping. Oh, and I was just about to start my Nickaroni when my camera cut off. So, hi Nicky! Excuse me. Let me think. Oh, there's just so many people. And I want to say hi to Margaret. Hi Margaret. And thanks for keeping up the word game as well. Try to think who else watches. Hi to the 95 subscribers that I've got. I'm really overwhelmed. Try to think, is there anything I'm missing? Probably. Blake. Hi Blake. Just hello to anybody that's watching. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming along, and I think Margaret's the only person that commented on the word sugar. I'm going to leave this open. If you know what the word sugar means, comment below. Just tell me what you think it means. And we might have a prize, as I said. It'll be a Scottish prize. It'll not be a knitting prize. It'll be just a Scottish something for Scotland. Be it a keyring, a thimble. But anyway, I think that's me. I've waffled enough and it's nearly my bedtime. Well, it's past my bedtime. So, yes. So next time I speak to you, I should be in my new house. We'll call it the White House, okay? Not the White House, just the White House, because I've just bought white paint, so everywhere will just be painted in white. So thanks to my daughter and son-in-law for taking me over to B&Q. And I shall speak to you all later. So until next time, happy knitting, happy spinning, happy crafting. I think that's everything. Happy weaving, sewing, baking, happy everything. Until next time, see you later, bye!